might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
The Film Lounge presents...
Spoiler-free movie review!
First you gotta do the truffle shuffle. Come on!
with Chris Gooch.
I'm the dude.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the borough the children were snuggled, their presents wrapped thorough. But this tale's not about presents, or Santa, or ponies. It's about 3 dudes, 3 bros, 3 ride-or-die homies.
Christmas movies. What monotonous, repetitive, cliched pieces of shit that 9 out of 10 times is cynically churned out by the studios to capitalise on that small portion of people who want to be reminded of the Christmas spirit that is already attacking them from every angle from the 1st of November through until Christmas Day itself. It almost makes you want to get drunk and take drugs instead of watching Christmas movies. Thankfully, man-child stoner Seth Rogen has at least produced a movie that doesn't require you to drink or take drugs because it's already up there on the screen.
Holy shit! Shrooms? Is this cocaine? You haven't done cocaine for 11 years, I don't think.
Yeah, no one has, I don't think.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
The Night Before is the latest Seth Rogen vehicle where he, Anthony Mackie, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt are lifelong friends who are having one last hurrah during their annual evening of debauchery on Christmas Eve, as they make their way to the clandestine Nutcracker Ball, the Christmas party to end all Christmas parties. Like any Seth Rogen fare, the story is about bros learning to grow up and adjust to being adults, whilst taking copious amounts of drugs and referencing the fact that he's Jewish as often as possible. Not that there's anything wrong with that. The film itself has a lot going for it. It's incredibly funny, the key cast have great chemistry, and there are lots of references to things you loved from the early 90s, including Micro Machines, Nintendo 64's GoldenEye, and Home Alone. As a man in his mid-30s, Rogen certainly knows how to appeal to my inner child.
I think the cocaine and the mushrooms are reacting poorly.
Are you gonna be cool at this party?
Cool as fuck, G.
You look insane. Only your right eye is working.
Do I look weird now?
Yes, you look weird. Still weird. Weirder.
Another great strength, like all of Rogen's films, is he really has a knack for creating genuine and authentic feeling relationships for his key characters. The characters are always able to articulate thoughts and feelings we've all had at one point or another, whether we actually want to admit it or not.
Awesome. Maybe it'll be like the new Christmas tradition.
I don't know if we're really replacing this with another tradition.
That's a joke. That's a joke. Okay. Right, give me some credit. Obviously, that was a joke. I am totally cool.
I mean, obviously, he's joking.
Definitely.
Another great addition to the film is the inclusion of Boardwalk Empire's Michael Shannon as Mr. Green, a super creepy drug dealer and spiritual mentor to the trio in a weed-dealing version of the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. However, for all the positives, it's hard to deny that there is nothing surprising or new in this latest adventure. Sure, it's funny, it's filled with lots of dirty and guilty jokes, but almost all the story elements are predictable and repetitive due to the film being so reliant on the Rogen template. You know the template I'm talking about. Drugs, bros doing stupid stuff, Rogen's buddy cameos, butt stuff, more drugs, bros fight, and then of course the random cameo of a musician or sports star who is referenced earlier in the film during a throwaway line, only to appear in the 3rd act to offer sage-like advice to our heroes.
This is what you guys missed. She did Miley Cyrus, she destroyed Wrecking Ball. It was amazing.
You still like that song?
Everybody does.
You can cry to it, you can run to it,
Yeah.
you can party to it.
As I said, it's funny, but you pretty much see every story beat coming before it happens, so it kind of takes the impact out of the comedy. When you look back at Rogen's career, he's been doing the whole man-child attempting to grow up and take adult responsibilities for the last 10 years. The Night Before is certainly an improvement on last year's The Interview, but some of the same complaints are still there. His routine is starting to become too routine. One can't help but wonder how many movies he has left in him doing this shtick before he hits Adam Sandler levels of repetition. At the end of the day, there's only a small handful of good Christmas movies. It's a Wonderful Life, Gremlins, Die Hard, and Bad Santa. The rest are just awful. Now we have another Christmas movie that fits in that small handful. It's certainly not as good as Die Hard, but it doesn't fit in the awful pile. The Night Before gets 3 out of 5 stars. Or 3 out of 5 weed-dealing creepy dudes giving you advice you don't need. And just for the record, that's not me.
I've been having a pretty crazy night. I'm gonna level with you. I'm a little fucked up right now.
You have dogs.
Oh, hi, I love you.